Today we're going to talk about Services Director application templates. The deployment strategy for each company keeps changing every day. At PulseSecure, we have introduced a new breed of deployment strategy using application template based on the Hashicorp Terraform format. Before I get to the details of the application templates, I would like to share what is currently available and options to deploy our solution. First, the classic deployment guide where admins go line by line, instructions by instructions to configure every feature and functions needed to be deployed in an application. We also have application wizards embedded in the traffic manager where it is a pre-canned application wizard to make deployment easier. Now, we have introduced the application template in Services Director 19.1 geared for DevOps and orchestration strategies. PulseSecure strategy to move forward towards Terraform deployments enables administrators to safely and predictably create, change, and improve deployments. Terraform makes it easy to reuse configuration for similar infrastructures or to multi-site deployments, regardless if it's virtual, cloud, or bare metal. What is an application template? It is a push technology that allows administrator to send configuration to our traffic managers using Terraform format configs. The requirements are a must that Services Director has to be in the 19.1 version and the Traffic Manager has to be in 18.2 or higher version. Use cases: deployments must be predetermined, especially for large-scale installations as well as dynamic sites that requires constant changes. Terraform is a proven solution used by any enterprise business and service providers worldwide. In addition to use cases, features will have to be predetermined and planned for the deployment. Pre-plan the features such as SSL offload, optimization, acceleration, traffic script, and many others needed for the deployment. There are 3 files required to run the application template. These files have to be in CIF format for the Services Director to accept and be added to the application template list. As mentioned before, the application template is based on Terraform, and we use the following commands to push the configuration to the VTM. Terraform plan allows you to preview, and Terraform apply is somewhat a commit method with no reverting. The Terraform destroy deletes the existing configuration of a VTM. So let's go to the details of those 3 files that we have discussed previously. The main.tf contains the declaration resources required for the deployment. Example would be provider name, virtual server resource, pool resource, SSL server key resource, and others. Now, on the variable side, it defines the input variable used by main.tf. Services Director prompts the user for the values of these variables using the web UI. And finally, the template Description.yaml contains the detailed types of parameters and prompts for the web UI. In most deployments these days, the network engineers that handles the ADC or the network side and the application engineers for the application itself would have different responsibilities and duties. Both departments are not typically in line. With application template, it allows both parties to work together, allowing deployment safe, easy to create and change configuration. In this diagram, it allows the DevOps or system admin to modify or create new application templates from scratch to be uploaded to the services director. Once uploaded, it gives the services director the option to deploy to any monitored traffic manager in the network. In this diagram, we're using the Oracle WebLogic 12z as a template that was uploaded to services director. The cluster is the name of the traffic manager, and the name is the application name that you can define during the initiation of the template. Now we're going to go to the demo. Now the first thing we have to do in order for the application template to work is to upload the .zip file application template that we have discussed initially. So you can download it from a URL file or from GitHub URL or wherever you may have put it or uploaded. In this case, I have it on my laptop, so we're just gonna use the Oracle WebLogic .zip file and then do an add. Basically, it's uploading to the services director, and then once it's uploaded, I can go to the application template instance, and now we can build the instance to upload the configs to the traffic managers we wish to. In this case, we're going to use the Oracle WebLogic. We're going to use this cluster. I'm going to call it Oracle WebLogic name as the application name. Now the specified Oracle nodes, I'm just going to use this as an example. We're using all defaults and some default Oracle service name. So I'm just going to call Oracle WebLogic. And then it's going to ask for a certificate because we're doing SSL offload. Just going to use that. This is for the private key for cert as well, for public and private key. And this is what we have discussed previously. When I do a preview, this is not going to give you a commit level. The preview is basically to make sure that the configuration that's being uploaded are perfectly fine. And the result of that, it says preview the template successful. And now, as I mentioned before, when you apply, this is basically a commit button saying that this is it. I'm going to upload it. So we could basically apply. Once it's applied, it's being pushed to the traffic manager. And so what we have to do is go back to the traffic manager instances from the services director and witness if that configuration has been uploaded. So this is the cluster. I'm going to log into itself. We go to services, and here it is. Voila, it's in service. That gives you an overview of the demo of the application template. In conclusion, as I mentioned before, the deployment guides, the application wizards, and the new application templates are still available that can be used either ways. But in these times and days, the application template has become very popular in the DevOps and the orchestration industry. So feel free to use them, experiment, and share what you have created to everyone. So thank you, and hope to see you again.